Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Angelica and now it is time for the last of the December tutorials in watercolor. So today we will be painting this, a little bit of a close-up of a Christmas tree with some ornaments and some garland and some lights. So I hope you will enjoy to follow me along on this painting. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So with that being said, let's start and paint. So for this painting I will be using Ochre's hot press 300 GSM and 100% cotton paper. And I have cut a sheet in half, so I have this little smaller size. And the sketch to this painting you can find in the description box below. A link to the sketch. And the colors I will be using are these 12 Winsor Newton cotman. And these 12 colors you find in the Sketchers pocketbooks. So this is what they look like. These 12 colors. And if you don't have this particular brand, you can still hang along on this painting if you have these 12 colors. And I will be using my daily Rowney Graduate synthetic brushes in size 1 and 4. And because I know I will use a lot of water and wet and wet technique for this painting, I also have my black velvet silver brush that I find useful when I need a lot of water on a large area on the paper. And I will have some Winsor Newton Designer's Gouache in permanent white. And I have a kneaded eraser to erase some of the graphite on my sketch. And some masking tape and a wooden board to tape down the sketch on. And I have 2 glasses of water, one for dirty water and one for clean water. I have an old towel to remove excess water or paint from a brush. A scrap piece of watercolor paper to try out my colors on. And some paper if I need to remove some paint from the watercolor paper. So I use sheets of toilet paper because I like the size of them. So that's what I will use. So with that being said, let's start and tape down the watercolor paper on the wooden board. And now I am going to remove some of the graphite from the sketch. And I will use my kneaded eraser for this, but you can use a regular eraser and just erase with a light hand. and you can erase more of the graphite than what I have done here, but I want you to see my sketch quite well, so therefore I don't erase anymore. And also I forgot to mention that links to all of the things that I am using, or at least most of the things, you will find in the description box below, and also the names of the different colors that I am using for this. So now you know that. So let's start and make some green for the tree. So I will add some water, and the palette that I am using are from my big Winsor & Newton palette. Let's take some Sap Green and some Ultramarine. I want quite a large mix of this color. So therefore I add some more water to the mix. And let's see. Yeah, that is good. So now I will take my large brush and add water to the paper, and I will avoid the ornaments. And if you have masking fluid, you can use that to protect your ornaments from the water. So now I have wetted all that area, so now I will take this green color and just dab it. And I will move it around a little bit. And here the paper seems to have dried a little bit, so I add more water there. And I add some more water just to make the paint spread a little bit better. And I try to go around the ornaments a little bit. And now I will mix emerald green with ultramarine. To get another shade of green. And I will dab that too. Here and there. And move it around. And add some more water to move it around. And now I will do another mix of emerald green and sap green. And I think I will add a little bit of ultramarine in that mix as well. Something like that, and I will dab that around as well. And I will do a little bit more of that mix. And now I will add some colors where the branches of the tree go through the hanging thing on the ornaments. So you get a feeling of the branches just hanging out. And then you can add some branches a little here and there. You don't see the branches so well, they melt very well together in a Christmas tree. And now I will just go over around the bulbs so that it is green around them. And some more green down at the bottom. And on the top of the paper, because I don't want any white on the edges. So now I will dry mine with a hair dryer. So hold your hats, it's gonna get a little bit windy. So now it has dried quite well. So I will take some toilet paper, dab it in the water and remove the green on my mixing palette. So let's start and paint the ornaments. And if you don't want to paint them in the same color as me, don't paint them in the same color. It's your painting, so you can do whatever you like. I will take intense blue, mix it out with some water, and I will remove my palette a bit. And I will start adding it to this ornament. And I really love this blue, so I will have 2 ornaments with this blue. so. And then I want a purple ornament. So I will take my Alizarin Crimson and a little bit of intense blue and mix them together until I get a purple shade that I like. That seems nice, so I will add it to this ornament. I really love close-ups on Christmas trees when you can see some ornaments very clearly. The edges are hard to get right and nice, so be careful around the edges. So, and now I want some red color, so I take some water and a little bit of the Cadmium Red Pale, or a bit of the Cadmium Red Pale, and I will try to add some Alizarin Crimson. Mix them together until I am happy with the color, and I will add some more water to mix. And I will test that out. Yeah, that looks nice. And some more water to the mix, and I will do this big ornament red. And I will take the same red color and add some stripes to the candy cane. And now I will go back to the intense blue and make a little bit darker mix and add it like so. and take some water on my brush and smooth it out a little bit, the lines. Maybe I don't need that line in the middle either, so I will just move that so. And now some more blue to this bulb, no, not bulb, to this ornament. I will take some water and try to smooth out this. And add some more of that blue down here and some down there. And some more blue a little bit here. So, and now we will go to the purple. I think I will need to make that mix darker. So again, Alizarin Crimson and intense blue. And some water, smooth that out a little bit. And if you do like I have done here, that you get all the colors moving on the ornament, you can dip your brush in clean water, dab off some excess water and just take it and remove some paint. Or you can take some paper and just go like that. And now again with the red one. And I will mix Alizarin Crimson and Cadmium Red Pale again. Get some darker red. And some water to smooth that out a bit. And this blue ornament looks like it need a little bit more. And I will leave it like that. And now I am going to mix some ultramarine and some burnt umber. To get a little bit of a grayish color, grayish gray color. So, and now I will take my white gouache, my permanent white gouache, and add a little bit there. And take a little bit of that gouache and mix it with this gray. So now I will start here on this ornament, and I will try to add some kind of pattern on it. And here you just can use your imagination. And I will have some of that on this purple. So, and now I will take my yellow ochre and mix some of the white gouache with that. And I will take some dots of it here. And on this red ornament. Then I will take some white gouache and just so. And I will rinse off my brush quite well because gouache have a tendency to stuck a bit. So now I will take clean water on my brush and those little circles in the background. I hope you can see that over your paint. I will add a drop of water to every circle. I think that I have found them all, and I will let the water sink in for a minute, and while the water sinks in I will mix lemon yellow with a little bit cadmium yellow. And then start to add that mix to the circles. And I will try to dab that down so that it spreads out a little bit. So that it looks like it is glowing. Just dab around the circles. Dab, dab, dab. So, and I will take the gouache mix with the ultramarine and burnt umber, and I will try to make the threads of the ornaments. And now the yellow ochre and gouache mix. O. And I will take some more gouache. And mix it with the Ultramarine and burnt umber. Now I will start to dab it a little here and there. I think I need to add some more Ultramarine and burnt umber to make it a little bit darker mix, because it looks like it disappeared a bit. So you get some kind of garland. And we can also do this with the yellow ochre and the gouache. And with this you can add how much or how little you want. That is totally up to you. And now I will do that yellow mix again of lemon yellow and cadmium yellow. And I will dab it to the circles again. And now I will take pure white gouache and just dab a little bit. And I will try to add a little bit gouache to the dots. Actually, I think they look better without gouache, so then I will take my paper and just remove. So that is great with watercolor. If you don't like something, it is easy to remove it. Now you can just dab some yellow again in the middle of the circle, and I will add some more yellow to the other ones too, because I want them to look a little bit more brighter than they do right now. It can happen that they need another layer after they have dried. And I will take some more of the gray mix and try to dab it in circles or a little bit here and there. Maybe adds a little bit more white to it so I get a light gray. And a little bit more of the yellow ochre and white gouache. As I said, you can add how much or how little you like. It's up to you. I actually feel like I am finished with my painting, so I will leave you now, but you can continue to paint if you don't feel that you are finished. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this last tutorial for December, and I really hope you have a great Christmas. So, bye bye.